of two undefeated teams. Only one team can keep their quest for a perfect season alive by winning today. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Ernstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Dropping back, it's Arnold. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. Broken tackle, still going. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Arnold. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Oh, what a cut, and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
As the first down is still going. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
But it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Makes a quick catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a shotgun run call. third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back to throw. It's Arnold. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Adjustments and prevent that this time. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down. They'll feed the back again. He's got room to run. Has the first down and more. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Important second down play coming up. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. The running back here on a direct snap.
Well, there's just nowhere to go to this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Bringing pressure. He's got it right near the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Hoosiers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Catch made on the left side. And he scores! Touchdown, Indiana!
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Arnold. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Spartans will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Great screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Michigan State. Way too much speed on that play.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
PHC is good, they still trail though. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. He fires this throw, and he's intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground on 1st and timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Hoosiers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that catch is hauled in. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. The ball is loose in the backfield. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Arnold. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll get him down that time.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The short completion of the tight end. And the Spartans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Makes a quick grab. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Past the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Here comes a handoff.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Grab by the receiver. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Spartans line it up with 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense.
And on second and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Sparty. Well, they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. It's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy. Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks free. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now. The Hoosiers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing up, play action. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Arnold. He finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here's the second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Spartans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, quarterback's best friend is a big target on third down. Nice job of finding the tight end and that big target, and he picks up the first down.
He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. And the Spartans with first and 10 here. Same tailback, another carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's James. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
1st and goal, handoff. And they've got him.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. On the run here, lets it go. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Spartans. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Touchdown, Indiana. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air. It's Arnold. Defense is coming after him. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Arnold. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Now rolling out to his left. Heaves it deep down the middle. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And now the running back's got it again. He's free around the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.